Well, hello, hello. So, how we doing? Doing fine, all right. So, it is about May. So, May the 4th be with you. Maybe next year. Maybe next year we'll go on vacation down to Orlando to Star Wars Day. Or, that'd be, that'd be a really awesome experience. I did go to Disney World once, just once. It's pretty good. Before it, like they literally gutted Disney and GM, and I think that's becoming where Star Wars is coming. So hoping next year. Well, 50th is coming up in 2 years. Maybe I'll plan it just right. Go to the 50th anniversary in 27. If the stars line just right. The last time I flew out of Orlando was horrible. Just horrible. It was December 23rd. I was taking a Breeze back here. Breeze is a terrible airline. Yeah. It's basically like it's a little step up from Spirit. It's kind of funny. So Breeze didn't open up their countertop till 6:00, 6:30, maybe 6:35, maybe even close to 7. Meanwhile, you had Pacific, American Airlines or United, all these other stations open, and this, I was there for like 4 hours in Orlando International Airport. And it was awful. But not as awful as Las Vegas. Flying out of Las Vegas was kind of stupid, really. This was back in 21, in August 21. The damn airport didn't open till 5 o'clock in the morning. City that never sleeps, the airport doesn't open at 5 o'clock till 5 o'clock in the morning. Unbelievable. I mean, you get in at check-in, put tags on the bag, and go through security and make the flight to Dallas. Ridiculous. WrestleMania was in Las Vegas this past weekend, just on Easter weekend. Nobody's really happy about it. Nobody liked it. Everybody was hating it online. Of course, everybody hates everything online. But, yeah, it was like, they didn't do this, they didn't that. The Rock wasn't there, yada yada yada. Of course, then again, The Rock wasn't there opening night of the UFL season. That's a whole kickaboo I can touch on in a little bit, but yeah, WrestleMania weekend. It was a literal, I guess, in fact, come to think of it, the last time they were in Vegas in 1993 at WrestleMania 9, people didn't like it either. Considered one of the worst manias. You know what? No more mania for you, Las Vegas. And they had it at where the Raiders play at Allegiant Stadium. And I want to see what allegedly $400 would get you. That. If you couldn't really see, nosebleeds. It's literally, you can't see nothing, you can't see the stage. Literally, you're better off at home watching on, I think it was on Netflix or Peacock. I don't know, one of the two streaming service, but literally you can't zoom in. When you zoom in, you can't see anything. You can't see who's wrestling. But one cool feature because every WrestleMania for the last 10 plus years has extravagant entranceway. This one they had seats built into the ramp, like a VIP lounge. So I gotta say that's pretty cool. Did I watch it? No. It's hard to say that. Yeah, not necessarily wrestling. I've grown out of wrestling, but it's kind of like I just don't have time. Yeah. I like who I like. Let's put it that way. And also, I would love to go get front row seats at a wrestling show, but at WWE show, maybe AEW. Of course, AEW was in Peoria recently too. That would have been cool to go to, but yeah. Apparently, seats are like maybe 10 grand. And looking at this photo, it really does make me double think of when it comes to Indianapolis at the end of the decade. Yeah, when it comes to the Hoosier Dome, I think it's called. But always wanted to go to WrestleMania. Probably never get there, but I will settle for Double or Nothing or All In front row seats. Yeah. But one cool thing about maybe just go for like the WrestleCons, different little shows going on that weekend. That would be cool for a vacation. Been thinking about a lot of vacation lately. Last vacation that I wasn't kind of really forced to take, so to speak, was in 21 in Las Vegas. So, yeah. Where I want to go, maybe back to Vegas. Get some money saved up. Go back to this Star Trek convention in August. Also, maybe go to Chicago. They always have some stuff going on. Maybe Indianapolis. I always told take a cruise, but it's one of those things. This is very gambling when you're doing it, because you got to fly out, you got to book a hotel the day before you board. You can spend time on the boat. Then when you get done, you got to get a hotel back to the back port and fly home. And none of this is all guaranteed you're going to make your flight too. So, and plus, problem with cruises on my salary, they're like $5 grand a person for a lodge no bigger than this room. And granted, probably a single occupant probably run me $300-400 a trip, and if you do go again, it would be knocked down again. But also, this and plus charges on the boat, and Star Trek does have a Star Trek cruise in February. late January, February, around that time. Yeah, boats are like super expensive per person, you know, and I really don't think with my occupation at the time, at this current juncture of time, I don't think I can really take a vacation, a self vacation probably, but somewhere actually get on a plane somewhere, train, plane, automobile somewhere, probably not. Not for the foreseeable future. Unless I get invited, a little bit more expensive pay, but who knows, right? Yeah. Plus, you never know about boats. You ever seen that movie, Poseidon Adventure? You know, one big wave, whoosh, like boat goes over, and you're trying to get like Gene Hackman and try to go to top of the top or the bottom of the boat. Yeah, um, yeah, disaster movies. There's nothing good better than a good disaster movie, and um, they were very popular in the '70s, of course, and a little bit in the '90s, but '70s was a earthquake, a Tower Inferno, um, all these movies, these epic movies. So yeah, and one is considered a football movie, considered a disaster movie. Well, two. 2-minute warning. It's it's disaster at the Super Bowl, and there's actually two different cuts. They actually cut it. There's two actually different cuts. There's the theatrical cut, and they went back and shot more stuff. And the second cut is actually pretty good. First cut, not so much. Um, yeah. So check that out if you shall. Actually, you probably find both movies on YouTube for free somewhere. But yep. Hmm. Yeah. Ooh, doggy. Um. So yeah, WrestleMania big bust. Hmm. Yada. Also, this like people going back to WrestleMania, why people hate it. Somebody actually did stats. Um, so they're like it took WrestleMania Night One is 4 hours long. So somebody went and broke down time, bell to bell, like start of the match, end of the match, not count the entrances and whatnot. They were pretty much under 20 minutes, except for the main event went like 30 minutes. So there was total match time was 1 hour 45 minutes. So that's 100 minutes, 105 minutes. It's basically as long as a movie. So wait time as in they're putting it as wait time as in between bell to bell, not I'm assuming counting post matches, introductions, entrance, um, packages, match build up, and ads. Because that's like another big thing now with WWE pay per views. They're long TV commercials now. And our pay per view. Weird. I remember when it was 3 hours long. Of course, I remember when this used to be a civilized country too. When we had 3 wrestling pay-per-views a month. Some of us were able to watch it on blurry TV. This post noted that no match was longer than the wait time for it to start. So, if a match was shortest one was 14 minutes. So, so at least 2 wrestlers coming out where they took up 7 minutes. Now, total wait time for non-bell to bell action was 18:51, almost 19 minutes. And that's just basically a wait time for, it's basically how long a sitcom is now, 19 minutes. Maybe now 19 minutes is also how long in between periods of a hockey game too. So literally, it's kind of like post-match notes and stuff like that. Interesting. I like the little notes like that, little stats. Yeah. 17 minutes. This about as long till your next match starts. Interesting. So, yeah. What else have I been up to recently? Not much. Of course, I record these short time, so I have really nothing much in between. Yeah. So, but one thing I'm kind of looking for once it's posted up, Crime and Sports Podcast is wrapping up Evil Knievel, Part 10. So, hopefully sometime tonight or Wednesday. That's up in the very interesting saga of Evil Knievel. It's not just a guy crashing on a guy. It was actually kind of interesting. Funny person too. So also there's like a book, Becoming Evil, yada yada yada. So yeah. So I guess me stumbling around, it's almost 20 minutes anyways. I'm just gonna these you be, they you be, however you want to say it, but they get new little mini model monster trucks too. I guess next time I can talk about that, explain it. Yeah. So, anywho, I guess until next time, I'm gonna have to play it pretty for Selma.